Hello again, everyone. This is Mrs. McCartney, and I'm wanting to help you out with day 13 AMI. For this assignment, you've been asked to use the picture to determine where the expression might be found inside the picture. And so I see that I have for expression B, I thought I would do this one with you. There are, I believe, 4 expressions, A, B, C, and D, and I thought I would do B with you. I see that I have 4 times 8 plus 2 times 5, and I'm wanting to find that expression inside this picture. So the first thing I want to do is I want to think about order of operations, and I know that in order of operations, I have to do multiplication. So there's a multiplication problem, and there's a multiplication problem. I do those before I do the addition. So really what I want to look for is the 4 times 8. And I want to look for the 2 times 5. So I can see then how many squares. I'm not really interested in exactly how many squares are in there. It doesn't ask me to find how many squares. It just wants to say, well, where did you find the 4 times 8 plus 2 times 5 in the picture? So the first thing I'm going to look at is 4 times 8. I see 4 times 8 here. And I look down at my picture, and I know that that's 8's bigger than 5, 4's bigger than 2, so I'm probably looking at this bigger section down here. It's a plus sign, so that means I'm looking for 2 separate things. I'm looking for this one, and then I'm looking for this one. In fact, so this will be part number 1. I'm going to do that one in blue. And then I have part number 2, and I'm going to actually do that one in this pinkish color here. So I'm going to look for part number 1, which is the 4 times 8. Well, when I look across here, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. That's nice. I also see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 8 squares. That's where I get the 4 times 8. 4 rows of 8 squares. So for part number 1, I'm just going to shade in my 4 rows of 8 squares. I'm going to shade it in blue. I could circle this whole thing to show that that's where I got my 4. That's my 4 times 8. Well, look what that leaves me. Lo and behold, that leaves me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. Nice. And how many rows? 1, 2. That leaves me 2 rows of 5 squares, section 2. So I'm going to shade in my section 2. There's my 2 by 5. And then if I add the 2 by 5 and the 4 by 8, I will get how many squares I have in my entire picture. That's what they're looking for. They just want you to circle or shade in or say in words where you found each of these pieces. Also, be careful, pay attention to these signs in here. Are you adding 2 pieces together? Are you finding like a bigger piece and taking away a smaller piece? What is it that you're doing? So you have 3 more to do. Good luck to you. and have fun. This is kind of a puzzle for you. Have a great day.